In the relentless pursuit of our dreams, we often find ourselves hitting a wall. A wall not built of brick and mortar, but of doubt, procrastination, and inertia. We label it a lack of motivation. We tell ourselves we're not driven enough, not passionate enough. But what if that's not the truth? What if the problem isn't a deficit of drive, but an absence of direction? Consider this. You don't lack motivation, you lack clarity. Think about a time you were truly motivated, a time when you woke up with a fire in your belly, ready to conquer the day. What was different about that moment? Chances are, you had a crystal clear vision. You knew exactly what you wanted, why you wanted it, and what steps you needed to take to get there. That clarity was the fuel that ignited your motivation. Motivation isn't a mystical force that descends upon the chosen few. It's a natural byproduct of understanding. When your path is obscured, when your destination is vague, when your purpose is undefined, it's impossible to summon the sustained energy required for the journey. It's like trying to navigate a dense fog without a compass or a map. You might take a few steps, but soon you'll feel lost, disoriented, and eventually, you'll stop moving altogether. The world bombards us with endless possibilities, countless distractions, and a cacophony of voices telling us what we should be, what we should do, and what we should achieve. In this overwhelming landscape, it's easy to lose sight of our own true north. We chase fleeting trends, adopt goals that aren't truly ours, and spread ourselves thin across commitments, none of which truly resonate. This diffusion of energy, this lack of focus, is the enemy of motivation. So, how do we cultivate this elusive clarity? It begins with introspection. It requires a deliberate pause, a stepping back from the relentless pace of life, to ask ourselves fundamental questions. What truly matters to you? What are your core values? What kind of life do you genuinely want to build? What impact do you wish to make? These aren't questions with easy answers, and they demand honest self. Once you have a glimmer of what truly matters, the next step is to define your destination. What does success look like for you, specifically? Not what society dictates, not what your peers are pursuing, but what genuinely excites and fulfills you. Paint a vivid picture of your desired future. The more detailed, the more tangible, the more real it feels, the more powerful it becomes. With a clear destination in mind, the path begins to reveal itself. Break down your grand vision into smaller, manageable milestones. What is the very next step you need to take? What is the one action you can commit to today, this week, this month, that moves you closer to your goal? This process transforms an overwhelming mountain into a series of achievable hills. Clarity also extends to understanding your why. Why is this goal important to you? What deeper need or desire does it fulfill? When you connect your actions to a profound personal purpose, your motivation becomes resilient. It can withstand setbacks, overcome obstacles, and endure through periods of doubt. Your why is your anchor, keeping you grounded when the winds of uncertainty blow. Furthermore, clarity involves identifying and eliminating distractions. What are the things, habits, or commitments that are pulling you away from your defined path? Be ruthless in your assessment. Sometimes, saying no to good opportunities is necessary to say yes to the great ones. Protect your focus, for focus is the crucible in which clarity is forged. Finally, embrace the iterative nature of clarity. It's not a one-time revelation, but an ongoing process of refinement. As you move forward, as you learn and grow, your understanding of yourself and your goals will evolve. Be open to adjusting your course, to sharpening your vision, and to continually seeking greater precision in your direction. The next time you feel a dip in your motivation, resist the urge to chastise yourself for lacking drive. Instead, ask yourself, where is the fog? Where is the ambiguity? Where do I need more clarity? Because when you illuminate your path, when your purpose shines bright, and when your next step is undeniably clear, motivation doesn't need to be summoned. It simply emerges, a powerful, unstoppable force, propelling you towards the life you are meant to live. Seek clarity, and motivation will follow.